I guess it depends on the game, but how can it really, how are we going to really push this forward? Is it, how responsive is the controller going to be? I think at this point it's pretty much like technical issues that I'm a little bit more worried about, if anything. But then again, this is Nintendo we're talking about, and they tend to know what they're doing.
Right. I mean, the game, one of the games they showed off. Before I talk about one of the games, you can still hook up all your Wii peripherals to it. Your Wiimote, nunchuck, your classic controller Pro, your Wii board, the Nintendo Zapper or Wii Zapper, I guess, if that's the name of it. No GameCube or backwards compatibility support. So if you want to still play those GameCube games, if I were you, I'll keep your old school, your first Wii. Don't be throwing it out just yet. One of the games though they did show off was I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you didn't ask me
Oh,
about what are my
what's your opinion, Sonic? I'm sorry. What's your opinion?
It's okay. It's
Don't worry
okay.
about me.
Okay, I got my comparisons now. Okay, the Wii U with the screen in the middle. Okay, it's a cross between a PSP and an iPad.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
that's what I when I first saw, or from when Ark was giving the description. It kind of reminded me of that. Now, as far as the console itself, it looks like a cross between the Wii and the 360, as far as the design is concerned.
Yeah, Wii and 360 had a love making, and that's their love child right there.
Oh God!
Oh,
Insert Barry White music here.
no.
Oh, no. Let's get it on.
Speedy, how do you feel about the Wii U console?
First one, I was surprised. Really, I was like, really, Nintendo coming out with HD? But then again, I was like, yeah, I'm needing to get a Wii. So I'm like saying this: if I get the Wii U, chances are, it comes probably with the console, so I don't have to get props with like Wii U console, Wii U. So I'm gonna be walking around my room just playing that shit all
I
day.
just hope no one starts saying PU or Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. 'Cause
It's already happened.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's already happened.
Yo, wait, can I finish about the joke of what I was saying about the bus? Okay, basically, if it was portable enough, you'd be playing it on the bus. Some person will look at you so strangely, like saying that what the F moment right on their
Like
forehead.
Miyamoto, Sonic, and Wada-san must have been drunk at one of those neighborhood drunk things in Japan, and then it must have seen an ambulance go by, like Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. Screw Wii U
That's the name to give it.
on the back.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
That's when the pop
Best
said,
console ever.
that's when the idea came up to us. Hey, Ramps and Nintendo Corporation. It's like, open that shit up. Give me that notebook. I need to draw this out.
What the hell is this? This looks like a notepad.
So one of the games they demoed was Kill Freaks. It's an FPS made exclusively by Ubisoft, and you use the controller. I guess you use the 6-inch screen on the controller to, I guess, look up on weapons and stuff like that, and you can move around and shoot. And I guess the controls are good. One weird part is they had one alien spanking the other alien on the behind before the guy shot at. Everybody in the audience was laughing. I'm like, oh my god. Kill Freaks, they did Ghost Recon where they showed that the 6-inch screen could be a map, and you show the enemies are moving around and stuff like that. And the two actual tech demos on the Wii, though are actual games confirmed. Speaking of games, I'll start with you, Sonic. Well, Sonic, do you know the games on the Wii U yet that are not?
No, I have not. Could you refresh my
Danny,
memory?
could you tell her or tell us, the audience?
Oh, I gotta recall myself. It just seems like I know it's like I'm really really bad at this, but
No,
like
joke.
Derp.
It's okay.
It's all good. Let me see. Can I find a list real quick before I feel derpy?
like a lot of the stuff I've been hearing is more or less been like the third party games, not like Wii exclusive games. That seems to be
Right.
like the big thing everyone's really jumping on.
But you know what's funny? Basically, when I first heard like Assassin's Creed, everyone was like, "Oh my god, Assassin's Creed!"
Like they had
I was like, wow. Like, I was on that stream in Game Trailers and was like, oh my god, Assassin's Creed. I'm like, lol, really?
So there's aliens, colonial marines supposedly in being worked in development right now. They got Batman Arkham Asylum, Ninja Gaiden 3, a different version exclusively for the Wii. There's talks of Metal Gear Solid. Possibly there's
I think
Yeah.
Battlefield 3 is going to Wii U. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I know that could be a whole nother big conversation.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be called Brawl
Well,
or
so-
if it's going to be something
so
no,
else.
it's a
But
different name.
Super-
It's a different
Then
name.
it's Super Smash Brothers,
Yeah,
basically.
excuse
Yeah.
me. Metal Gear Solid. What else was discussed on there? Darksiders 2 is supposedly a launch title.
Yeah, it's like because I pulled up the list too. It's like Darksiders 2, Batman Arkham City, Tekken, Assassin's Creed, Lego City Stories,
Guys,
Ghost Recon Online, Dirt, the Aliens game, Metro last night, and Ninja Gaiden 3.
Yeah, FIFA is now
Yeah.
confirmed.
Ninja Gaiden. You mean Ninja Gaiden?
Damn it.
It,
Oh wow.
also, why not say guy? No, I don't know. Gaten. Is it? Okay.
It's Gaiden.
Right, it's Raya Busa from Ninja Gaiden. It's Gaiden.
Yeah, there's a multi-sports family IP from Ubisoft. Rabbids are coming
Yeah.
there. Supposedly Dirt, Tekken. Supposedly Tekken. Madden NFL, of course, because EA has a lot of support. I'm about to go into third party in a second. Some possibilities: New Super Mario Bros. Me, Zelda HD, and Bioshock maybe a possibility.
Can I say one more thing
Sure.
though? I did hear a small rumor that depending on how well things go with this new upcoming Zelda game, it could, and then again it could, and then well maybe not. Let's hope not, but it could be the last Zelda game of the series. That's just something I heard, but I don't think that's.
I certainly hope not.
I certainly hope not either.
I don't really know about that, to be honest, Darklight. I mean, I don't really think they would kill off a series like that. I mean,
No.
considering
They're sending
how
it
popular
out,
it is.
Someone doesn't notice.
I
Like-
like if he did kill off the series, then you have a huge fan base just raging.
Mm-hmm.
No, it just goes like this. Just puts a needle to it. It's like, shh.
But like,
And
see, I mean,
It's like wait,
it's coughing. No one doesn't care. And I'm like, what the hell's the next Zelda game? Everyone just flips out. On the next E3.
like they have. See, Miyamoto-san has set up too many people to be working on a franchise. Like, what's his name? The producer of Twilight Princess, E.G. Oro. Oh, damn it, I'm bad with names. I'm sure.
Like H.G. Almora.
Yeah, something like that. He's been working on a Twilight Princess. He's been thinking about Zelda every day. I remember a Nintendo Power interview way back. You know, it drives him kind of crazy to be thinking about it, but that's his job. But I don't think that the Zelda franchise would just kill off so quickly. I think that any
Yeah.
franchise, let's say that Nintendo felt so bad about Other M, they said that's the last game in the series. How would you think Metroid fans would feel? I think they would rage.
oh god,
Oh, yeah, it sounded like they're very dull.
Neil, I could see them raising pitchforks, screaming like the father did. Consequences will never be the same. You are a bunch of pricks.
Nintendo, you done goofed.
So anyways, next to me just says Kite Fest, taste their tears like, ooh, your anguish distinct me.
Lol. To the grave.
Yeah, you're right though. I don't think it's gonna die off.
I don't think so either. We're about to.
It happened.
That's a silly rumor.
That's really silly.
Epic rumor of the day.
So now we're gonna move on to the grades for Nintendo's conference. I'm gonna let the ladies go first. We're gonna let Danny go, and if you got anything extra, say it before you give your grade and go. Lol. Marcel? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. It's like I suppose one could see this as probably biased, but I would, if I was to give Nintendo a grade, I would give it an A. But I think it's more or less because Nintendo, it really was like the only conference that had stuff I was remotely interested in. Like Sony and Microsoft, they had maybe like one or two things that I was like, oh, that looks cool. but Nintendo had a bunch, so it's like, yeah.
I agree too. Sonic Chip. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So,
No, okay. Sonic Chick. Sonic Chick, what's your grade for Nintendo E3 conference?
I pretty much agree with Danny. Nintendo had the most things interesting the games that I would be most interested in, while the other two were just like, yeah, there are a few things. So yeah, pretty much the same grade in A. And also, I want to throw this in another Wii game that's coming out that have been said at E3 is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games in London. So
I hope they have some story mode with that. I mean, it was cool to look at
Yeah.
it was cool to see a Let's Play of it on Hellfire Comms, and I watched it. I loved every single second of it. I'm like, oh man, this is like crack, just like My Little Pony. I mean, excuse me, what?
I believe you said that. She didn't say it.
Neon, get your mind out of the gutter, man. Mind out of the gutter.
Nay, I say nay. Ark, what is your grade for E3? Nintendo.
Who?
You.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna go with the same grade. Definitely an A. I was definitely impressed the most with what they had to offer as far as games, console, and everything. They pretty much won it again.
Nice. Leon, what's your grade for Nintendo E3?
For me, overall, Nintendo's conference, I was impressed. I mean, and I still have to watch Sony's conference because I just want to see if they have anything interesting that I'm even though I don't own a PS3, I just want to see what they have to offer as well. But overall, I mean, Nintendo, I give them an A as well. They did a pretty good job.
Ah, nice. Speedy, what's your grade for Nintendo?
I would say, well, they surprised me with a few games that I would actually buy. So I'm gonna give them, an A plus maybe. That's just an A plus. Skeptical about it, really.
I'm gonna give them like one of those grades in Devil May Cry. I'm gonna give them an S. You know when.
S rank.
Super Smoke, 6 styling or whatever.
I mean, I give them an A though.
Super 6 styling.
I give them an A. I give them an A because they actually brought. They did the first party support like Pactor from Pack Attack said. Talked about strong showing for the Nintendo 3DS, big third-party support with the Wii U confirmed, and some demos that actually did show on the second press night after their Tuesday on Wednesday. So Nintendo really did step it up. They surprised me more than Sony and Microsoft. I like Sony. I like Microsoft. Got 360, but the Wii U can really demonstrate these games of being better than me playing them on the 360. I might just jump on to Nintendo. So next we're going to go into the third parties of EA, Ubisoft, or anything that anyone's seen, any video, whatever, what they were interested in. We'll start off with the ladies again. Danny, was there any third parties that interest you with their games?
At least on the Nintendo side of things, I mean, I am looking forward to finally getting around to playing Assassin's Creed, because that actually has been a series that looks really, really good, but, I only own a Wii right now, so I never really had the option to play it. So now it's like, oh, it's finally coming. I can play it. Yes.
Question mark?
Nice.
So it's like, I am really excited about that. Of course, I'm excited for, I'm trying to think. The Batman game is another one I heard pretty good. I think one of you guys said BioShock is a possibility. I certainly hope so. That's another one. So it's like, it seems like a lot of the big name, popular AAA titles are, finally coming over. And it's like, yay, I can actually play these now.
Nice.